Young Life is awesome and Jesus loves you. Hi, I'm Sierra Hannah. I'm a leader at University High School and I've been leading for 3 years.
Hi, I'm PJ Younglife. I'm a leader at University High School and I've been leading for 5 years.
Hi, my name is Sarah Hawkins and I'm a Young Life leader at University High School and I've been a leader for 1 year.
Hi, I'm Aaron Ford and I went to University Young Life for 2 years.
Alright, before Young Life, life was definitely not the greatest. It wasn't even like family or anything like that, it was more just my choices of what I did. Grew up into drugs, big user, sold for a while, and just real big party scene, and just kind of whatever kind of guy. I started going to Young Life probably the end of my junior year. This really cute girl invited me to go, so of course most guys would go. First I'd go just to hang out with her, and then I realized it was actually something fun to do, and it was somewhere where I could kind of lead my second life, kind of for the night, you know, not worry about drug deals or people doing stupid things. I was able to sit there and just be silly and feel normal for a while.
Life before Young Life wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. My family never went to church. I was never exposed to that, so I didn't really know right from wrong. I was kind of surrounded by the party crowd, and I drank and probably went too far with guys, so I wasn't where I wanted to be. I started going to Young Life my junior year, and I went because all my friends were going. They never wanted to go because I knew that they would talk about God, and I didn't really know what I believed, so I didn't want to go, but my friends made me go. And I'm really glad that I agreed to go, because it was just a day out of the week that I could have fun and be with friends and play silly games and sing fun songs, and just so happened that I started to learn about God and discover that that is what I believe, and it changed my life.
Because of Young Life, I really saw the need to minister to kids and how many kids there were that needed to be ministered to. And the job is never done, and it is the perfect way to serve God, and He can use me and use my talents to get through to kids and to talk to them and build relationships with them and really share with them who Jesus is and what He did.
I always believed in God. I always knew there was a God. But hearing these messages at the end of the club, they slowly started taking effect. Went to camp that summer, and camp was probably the biggest effect on me as far as Young Life. Heard the story about Jesus in a way I've never heard it before, and it just all made sense. And I got back from camp a changed person. I stopped selling drugs, stopped doing drugs, and was just trying to live the best way I can for God.
My favorite thing about Young Life is enjoying hanging out with kids and having fun and playing games where you can get dirty and eat gross stuff, and the kids still love it and they have a great time, and you can really just be yourself around anyone and no one judges you for that.
I'm doing Young Life leader training right now, and I want to do it because I want to help other kids in high school find Jesus like my leaders did for me when I was in high school.
My favorite thing about Young Life is that it brings people together and forms community. I think other than that, it makes people laugh. It makes people be vulnerable and be in front of people and make a fool of themselves, which just brings people closer together.
Younglife, I get the privilege of going to school lunches to eat with our kids and have a familiar face for them to see around school that comes around, and it's a constant person coming and asking how their day is and checking in on them, and we can text them and see how they're doing. We go to a lot of their sporting events, and so they have supporters if their parents don't go, and it's really fun just to hang out with the kids, and we can make t-shirts for their games and they get really excited, so it's a really cool part of Younglife for me.
Probably my favorite thing about Younglife, the relationship you build with these kids. Like you, from the first day when you first kind of awkwardly meet them randomly at a sporting event or at lunch or through another friend, to the relationship you build them just, go on for years, and just see the change in them that we're able to spark, that Jesus is able to spark in their heart and their minds.
Younglife is a high school outreach ministry where we meet kids where they're at. We go to sporting events in the high school and hang out with them and build relationships with them, and every week we have something that's called Club, where we get everyone together and play games and sing songs, and the leaders do crazy skits, and at the end we have someone share a little bit about themselves and teach about Jesus. I think that's our main goal in Younglife, is to share the gospel with these kids and introduce them to Jesus so that they can have a relationship with God.